Friday morning with my crazy hair. Since my last update, there's been a lot of developments. I'm very happy to say that I have completed two teachers have completed the BitConnect Blockchain BitConnect education program. Whereas they answered all the questions, they went to the ATM and did the exchange. I watched one of them, actually the first one I watched live. I watched it live. They were at Starbucks. Talk about determination, huh? They were at Starbucks. One thing I noticed that the computer over there was running slow because they were actually doing live and they were doing a screen share, recording screen share at the same time. And even recording a screen share is intensive on the computer, but also doing live, you know. But yeah, all those videos have been uploaded to my channel. You probably have seen a couple of them if you're paying attention. And so, and interestingly, the first one that was done was Stanley from Chicago. He's the sponsor, and his student, I forgot his name, but it's a very interesting gentleman with a great attitude. So that was the first one, and then the other one is also from Chicago, and again, I'm not good with names. Crypto Hustler is the YouTube name of the sponsor, and the student, again, not good with names. But, you know, I'm there, the experience is great, I paid for both $500 loans, and I paid both tutors $500 in tokens, and they're both already looking forward to doing their next student. Also, I've received one interview video from West Palm Beach, Florida, and there was an interview video by Carlos from here in Miami, but he has to redo it because it was too short. So, I would say there's two more in the pipeline right now, as far as I know. Also, there's a gentleman who's been watching for me for a while who actually created a video to me, talking to me about him doing this for his kids. So he's gonna basically enroll his I think his teenage son as a student, and you know, do the program for his teenage son. I said, that's a great idea, man. That's an amazing idea. And what I like about that guy, he's a white guy. He's a white guy, you know. I started feeling like, man, I hope white guys and white people don't feel like they can't do this thing, you know, because this is for everyone. This is for Spanish, white, every race, every creed, every color is welcome to heaven. You all step through the gates. Freedom awaits. Wow, I come up with the greatest stuff. Another thing is I just purchased my ticket to Jamaica and the ticket for Mr. Patrick Brown from Atlanta. His ticket has been purchased. I fly, I'm not going to say which day I fly, very soon. And he flies the day after me. You know what I mean? I didn't book my hotel. Hilton. I usually go to, well, I didn't usually, but I wanted to go to Hilton, but it's booked. So now I'm still working on booking a hotel for just 3 days. We're gonna be in Jamaica 10 days, but the first 3 days we're gonna be in a hotel, and then, you know, just to get in and fit in, and then we're gonna jump on the road and go for an amazing adventure. There's also a gentleman from the UK. He might be there too. You know, he's aligning himself. He's getting his vibration raised at the moment, if it's possible, and he will show up there. You know, I guess, you know, that'd be great, you know, to have 3 of us, and right now there's 2. So that's amazing, man. What else? What else? BitConnect is amazing. Oh yeah, I stopped Facebook. I just now too decided to stop doing Facebook ads for myself and anyone else out there. I don't know. You can do it. I'm not patient to wait to see the stats. You know, like I've been promoting Juliana with Facebook ads. This is how I know it. I don't like it. And I set her up as best I could, like, you know, with the right links, the right tutorial. Everything is set up just fine. And I'm promoting her $100 a day. After spending $200 on it, she has 10 referrals and no loans. I don't like that. I think that's a waste. I think that's a waste. I mean, it's not a waste over a long period of time, maybe, but I don't know. I'm not willing to wait it out. I'm not willing to spend $2,000 to figure out that it's not worth it. I don't know. I just, I think it's worth it, but I'm not patient. I think it's like a waste. I think I can, you know what? I'm a marketer. I can figure out a much more efficient way, and I have figured out a much more efficient way to spend that money. In fact, spending that $200 a day on just the education program, which I think is going to pick up pace as time goes on. Instead of, like, for instance, yesterday I paid out for 2 students. So let's say a week from now, I'll be paying out. So let's say I did 2 this week, right? So a week from now, perhaps I'll be doing another 3 for the week. But then each week it should increase, and then it should be kind of exponential. So like maybe like the 3rd week, I'll be paying out for 5. And then like the 4th week, I'll be paying out for 8 of them. See, when it gets to the point that I'm paying for 8 students to pass the class, this is $8,000, right? That is when I consider the program now a success. And at this point, because of all the momentum built up, right? There are loans going in, the budget gets bigger. So basically, the budget that I have is related to how many loans are in the system. And as time goes on and more people are doing loans and getting joined up, then my budget gets fatter. So when I'm paying out $8 grand a week for the class, I will basically already have the budget there, or the budget will just be bigger because there's more momentum in the system, right? So that'll be interesting to see how this program is actually very scalable. In addition to that, I can always contact my sponsor and say, yo, send me more, give me a bigger budget. But I think the way the system is set up, it's set up in such a way that because the budget grows with the loans, then it should scale itself without me having to contact him or whatever. But he'll probably just give me more anyways, because it's a lot. He's working with a lot of money, and we have to come up with creative ways to spend it. I think my class, based on the reactions I'm getting from the people involved, it's an emotional. I get emotional when I see the appreciation and the love, man, the love for what I'm doing. I think, man, this is worth so much. It's like, I don't want to do nothing. I mean, I think it's the best way to spend the money is on teaching others and helping them to get started. Instead of throwing money at Facebook or throwing money at people who don't want to learn or don't want to take an initiative, just want to beg, begging, yo, man, do this. And I have, and you know what? I'm going to make a video now after this video explaining the different levels I have of the program. It's not just only the 500, right? I have a 100 level, right? And I even have a level for one person to do it by themselves, which is the $300, right? So I think I need to lay that all out, but not on this video. This is just an update. So yeah, man. It's great. BCC, baby. For the world, freedom.